Kumi being replaced. And they just announced the change there that's taken place. We've got the free kick that's going to be whipped in. There's the confirmation, Ivana Makana picking up that yellow card. Free kick situation here. Nigeria looking to try and find Gift Monday and co. Lots of players coming up. You can see Demehin is there. And Ohale also trying to get away from her marker. This is the free kick that's going to be sent in, but not until the referee blows the whistle. Here we go. It will be passed back to her. There's an option going down the left-hand side. Kanu gets the ball across. There's no one there to get on the end of it. It's a little toe poke and picks over a long-range shot. It's driven very firmly directly at Michele, who comes to the rescue once again. Abiodun with a stinger, but it was not going past the goalkeeper. She has been providing her team with the heroics once again. Throwing for Nigeria down the right-hand side. Monday trying to get away from a marker there. My Kits, she does really well. It's picked up by the captain. Good work from the centre-back. Esther Mai-Kit doing the business there to clear the ball, clear the danger. But Abiodun unable to pick it up, and Nigeria do finally get the ball. It's picked up by Alozi, who's just using her defenders as they go again, working down the right-hand side, biding their time before they try and send it over to Gift Monday. There's the ball that goes to the edge of the penalty box, dealt with by the 19-year-old goal scorer Niaju, who's offered Cameroon the 1-0 lead. That's giving them plenty of confidence. They're feeling sky high at the moment and are ready to go all the way. But there's danger lurking every time that the ball falls to the Nigerian forwards, Monday being one of them. And Cameroon will get themselves a throw in it and just breathe a sigh of relief. Clearing the danger at the back. My Kit has been picked up by Jibade. Running through a little bit of trouble. That's a good block and that's a good move, and they're off. Watch out. Super quick, super dangerous, unable to race away and find a little bit of space on that occasion, but yeah, Marianga Manga is so dangerous. Fenerbahce striker, well, for Galatasaray, she played 42 matches in the Turkey Women's Superliga and she scored 41 goals. She was probably not happy that she managed to get 42 in 42 appearances. There's the moment that Alozi goes down and a free kick over on that far side. Changes for Nigeria. Well, it's Okoronkwo coming on, and Gift Monday will be replaced. And Payne comes on as well. There's the delivery coming over. Not yet. Down into the penalty box, Nigeria. There's the deflection. It falls to the feet of Cameroon. defender, cleared quite competently. No Assisat or Shuola for the moment. I wonder if she's holding an injury. Tony Payne coming on, the Inter Milan midfielder. Well, close. And a chance there again. Coming their way from Michelle Alozi. Struck it very well. Wide of the target. Justin Udugu. As the header there coming from Toko Njoya. Picked up there, that's a delivery. It's down the right-hand side. Cameroon on the attack once again. There's the delivery coming over. Hasn't been met. It's not in the right place for Ngamanga. The idea was good, though, because let's see what Naomi Eto'o brings to this team out on the right-hand side. That's a decent through ball as well. Just cut out. And a good touch there at the back. Dealt with by Demihin. And a free kick.
Spremni za povratak u školske klupe od četvrtka 6. avgusta. Električni rezač za olovke 499,99. Puna pernica 999,99. LED stona lampa 999,99. Lidl, isplati se.
Wonderful with what she's been doing. Down over on that left-hand side. There's the through ball. They're on the attack. Good ball out to the right-hand side. That's nicely done. Ngamanga gets the ball over to Eto'o. Eto'o tries to get the touch past Abiodun. It goes out for a corner. And there's Eto'o. And really, really good work. That was the shot. It wasn't far off for Alozi. Just above the woodwork. Now, here's the corner. Front post, chance for a shot potentially, but it's been collected once again over on that far side. Trying to get past, that's great work, that really is, from Toko Njoya, but it's been dealt with, diffused by Nadozi. She does the business at the back. Ball comes out, again it's been cut out. You can see that Cameroon on the attack. There's the delivery coming over, straight at the goalkeeper. And Nadozi just doing well to bring an end to that, but again, you can just show you can see the strength of these players and what they're trying to do. And Gok unleashing that shot there. Walk down that left-hand side. It's been picked up. Great work. Nigeria on the attack into the penalty box. Is that a free kick? Yes, it is. Right on the edge. Tried to get in front of her marker. Just look at what Kanu's doing. And the hands go up. Of course, they're getting tangled up with Makana. Kanu has been a breath of fresh air for Nigeria. There's the long-range shot that came in from that right-hand side. Easily dealt with. Now, let's see what happens from the set piece. We saw an immaculate set piece. Shot coming from Maeva Nyaju. Will we see Nigeria respond? Kanu's moved up into the penalty area. Lots of the big defenders down here. Well, Halle, they're all there. Delivery into the penalty box. Taken well by Michele. The reassuring hands of the Benfica goalkeeper allow the indomitable Lionesses to breathe once again, and the ball goes straight down to Ngamanga. Waits for support to come her way. Toko Njoya tries to sneak the ball past her marker. It's good, strong defensive work. And the ball takes a touch, goes out for a throw-in. Olozi will take this. And just going down to the ground. She scored 3 goals, Marian Garmanga. Not the player that you want sat down like this. She's gone down for a reason. She has been working so hard. She's feeling a little bit of pain just on that outside of the right knee, I think. Okoronkwo, there's the delivery. And there's the heroics again from Michele. Garmanga, the player that we're concerned about. Will there be a change? We've got, what, 23 minutes remaining here. An equaliser would take this quarter-final into extra time. Well, there's no immediate signs of change, although I am seeing a player race over towards the dugout after a little warm-up, and we might see that change happening soon for Cameroon. As Chicago Stars FC, Michelle Alozi gets the ball back to Usinachi Ohale. Oladipo. Long ball. It's a firm one as well. Okoronkwo looking to try and get hold of it. It's been picked up and got out wide with Makana. Little spin to come off that, but it's been passed back into the path of Payne. And out to the right-hand side, Oladipo collects. Down the right-hand side, there's it's just a really good block. Mandua, very busy. Okoronkwo, that's what she does. She's got wonderful skill. She didn't. There you go. I don't think that Rashida Ajibade got the memo, but they still managed to keep possession. Ohale, Abiodun, Oladipo. There's the delivery. High ball. That's a really beautiful ball. That's a great header. And look at that. Stop coming from Michele. Point blank range. She delivers yet another 5-star stop. Wow. Well, there's the delivery. It couldn't have been a better cross. Look at that. The one-handed save. That left hand getting in the way from that fantastic header from Kanu. Kanu did the right thing, going for the corner, forcing the goalkeeper to really try and get out. And she had to move, she had to shift. It's a little bit close. That far corner would have been a bit better, but it was still a brilliant cross and a fantastic header. But Michele's save was out of this world. Well, there's the change that's happening. With Abam coming on to replace Marian Garmanga. Thought that would happen. She didn't look great. She wasn't in the right place, as we just saw that. And Michaela Batia Abam coming on to replace her. And we will also have Sophia Nina Nguela, who will come on as well. Two Cameroon players down, one of them being the goalkeeper, Michele. She has to stay on the pitch if they want a chance to qualify. We saw this with Safi Ouadraogo of the Côte d'Ivoire. getting that red card. It wasn't an injury, of course. It was a little upgrade from yellow to red because of the foot going into the goalkeeper's face. Ghazi, and the end result was a red card after VAR got involved in. But just look at that. That's some fabulous goalkeeping once again from Michele. Well, this is a shame. This is the goal scorer, Nyaju. Neva Nyaju, the 19-year-old of Amazon FAP for Siam. And the police military team basically has been taken off. So Guilla coming on. Montpellier. This will be her 4th game. She's come on as a sub in all 3 games that she's played. So no change for her with 18 minutes left to play. They're still ahead against the 10th-time champions. Cameroon have never won WAFCON. And look at that, shots 3-14. And more players down. As we see the class, the foot, just there was a Tukun Joya treading on Abiodun, who was down on the ground, but both players. Everybody's been in the wars, as you can see. Free kick for Cameroon as they go in search of another goal. Hit high, being picked up for a shot, the volley that came in. Well, it was driven hard against a Nigerian player. And again, there's danger here. She's dangerous, Mendua. Did manage to score the 1 goal against Cabo Verde, but lunging forward to try and get the half volley. Dudu getting herself snagged. Cameroon continue to defend valiantly. That's been picked up there, nicely done by Mendua. Oh, she's just at the ball post from underneath her nose. Abiodun with the magic, and there's the Nigerian attempt to get the ball forward. She's done so well, Okoronkwo. She's difficult to deal with, there is no doubt about that. And fighting for absolutely everything. Dudu kicks the ball out. Of course she's going to kick the ball out. Don't play with fire. Gioma Okoronkwo playing for AFC Toronto from Abia State. From a Saint-Etienne player. There's the delivery coming over. Has she got the hands? Yes, she has got the hands. Michele. Well, if it stays like this, we know who's going to get the Woman of the Match award. And that's going to be Nigeria, who will collect. Guella just getting a little touch there. It will be Nigeria with a throw-in on this right-hand side. Desperate measures will be taken very soon if they don't manage to get a goal. Look at the battling there. Not the right through ball. The idea was good from Payne, but you need to have players racing onto it. Kanu was nowhere to be seen there. Oronkwo was the same scenario. Michele sends it up towards her teammates. Well, the collective strength being the most dangerous arm that they actually have. It has proved to be their strength today, but it's far from over. Oh, smashed against Ajibade, goes out for a throw-in. Cameroon in possession. It's been smashed upfield by Abiodun. Collected that by Niadju. There's the long ball. Oh, wrong decision. She turned the wrong way. It's been picked up here by Okaronko. Oh, she's just, oh, that's just, look at the battling back by Niadju. They are fighting so hard for this. The indomitable Lionesses, you've got to give them full credit. This is most definitely a fabulously entertaining game, but it's a difficult one for all Nigerians, of course, to see this scenario. But they still believe, and they still have what it takes. Koronko will take this. They should be looking to try and send a decent ball over towards any of her teammates. Ajibade, Demehin, and watch out for Kanu. Doesn't get past the first player on the attack. Here's Mendua. She gets hauled down. That's a free kick, and Cameroon will just use up time now. I know there's 12 minutes left to play, and there's still a lot of football. With Oladipo with the hauling down maneuver that's offered Cameroon the chance to send it back up. There is Niadju, the goal scorer. High ball towards over towards that far side there, and Gilla. Well, she's still got possession. Nigeria on the attack. It's excellent play down that left-hand side. The shot comes in. Michele, the follow-up. Doesn't happen. Kanu can't get there. It all opened up over on that far side. Very dangerous indeed. But look, Cameroon now on the attack as a long searching ball goes out to the right-hand side. It has been kept in. There's the race towards the byline. Still in possession. It goes out over the line. And it will be a goal kick for Nigeria, who breathe a sigh of relief after that wonderful run from Igulu. I mean, come on, end-to-end action. The neutrals are having an absolute blast, but we can obviously understand that there's high tension for these neighbouring nations that produce so many fabulous female footballers. We really are blessed to be witnessing such a high-level encounter between two very strong nations with wonderful players of experience, but also the youngsters who are coming through the ranks and showing us what the next batch of world-class stars are going to be like. 10 minutes left to play. Dudu with the throw-in down the left side. Bam can't get anywhere near it. Here she is, Mendua. Oh, she couldn't quite do what she wanted to do. There's the look on the face from Dugu. And Valentine Nguele. Oh, this is, I mean, it's nervous. It really is. It's nerve-wracking for absolutely everybody, including me. I can promise you that. You just don't know what's going to be around the corner. You don't know what kind of drama is going to come up next. You turn a page and there's another scenario that's completely spellbinding. Jibade with a little bit of...
Simptomi poput gladi, pospanosti posla obroka ili čak fluktuacija energije mogu biti uzrokovani promenljivim nivoima šećera u krvi. Zahvaljujući sastojcima glukopila, normalizuje se metabolizam glukoze, pomaže u kontroli telesne težine i smanjuje želju za slatkim. Glukopil i šećer je pod kontrolom.
Tina Payne, there's the delivery, it's a good one as well. Far post, another chance for a decent header this time. It's strong defensive work at the back there from Dudu, who just prevents Kanu from getting up and really angling that header in the right direction. Just look at that, that was really good marking. For Makana, sorry, and that was, yeah, top-notch from the defender. Cuts out Aluzi, sends the ball back down into the Cameroon half. We've got 8 minutes remaining here at the Labi Zaouli Stadium in Casablanca. Before the 90 are up and we enter that tense, turbulent period of time with the added minutes. We don't know how many there are going to be. We've had a few injury stops, but it hasn't been, you know, that much. And Cameroon sitting comfortably and really sitting on their lead and making it quite complicated for Nigeria because of what they're doing in defence. It's Michele who's really worked hard, but they come together, they're looking strong. And but one little moment of magic from the Super Falcons and we're heading into extra time because they can score goals, they can find the back of the net. They do have players with wizardry, but this is Mendua down the left-hand side. She gets shoved off the ball. That's going to be a free kick. And Osinachi Ohale has been told that it's a free kick, and that's her final word. And Sino Twanyan Yukwa of Namibia. Well, the shoulders are okay. Leaning in with the leg was probably something that the referee didn't like. It has been teed up. Ashta Toko-Njoya will try and fire something in. Score another goal now. It's going to be tough for the Super Falcons to come back. And after Nigeria lost to Malawi in their opening Group C game 3-2, it would be the second biggest upset in the history of the competition. There you go, I've just said it. That's what it is. They've only lost once against Cameroon before, and that was back in 2012. Toko-Njoya waiting until she gets the green light to take this. 4 players in the wall. Toko-Njoya gets the... Oh, it's punched over and cleared there by Nadozi. Came to the rescue. It was struck directly at goal by Toko-Njoya. Why not? See that there was... it was perfectly delivered. Just flying around the wall and going high. It's a corner now for the same player, Toko-Njoya, to take. Another player coming up into the penalty box. Shorts with Mendua. There's the delivery into the penalty box. Well, coming up and trying to meet that is still Cameroon in possession. Beating the goalkeeper first. Poor control. He collects it very comfortably there. That's well done by Dudu. Into the penalty box. The shot coming in again. Mendua, as it blocks, there calls that it was handball from the Cameroon supporters and a couple of players, but let's move on from that. It was blocked. Ohale. Here's Aluzi looking to try and send the ball up towards this danger here. It's gone a little bit too far. Jibade was there and dealt with by Michele with 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining in this quarter-final clash that will turn heads around the world if it stays like this. Nigeria on the attack. Okoronkwo doing really well to try and spin off her marker, but Mai Kit, she has been as hard as can be at the back. That is just going to be a throw-in. Okoronkwo knows how to deal with those scenarios. It's been picked up here. Oladipo desperately in search of an equaliser now. They don't care how they get it, they just want to get it. Been pulled back. Oladipo gets the ball over. It's lots of space and time here for a shot potentially. Takes a deflection and is banged away in a big way towards Mandoa, who can't get there first. It's picked up here once again by Ohale as they go in search of the ball that's going to go sent forward once again. Now Dozie, high ball up towards Okoronkwo and co. Kanu can't get there first. It's bounced on there in the midfield and collected. And again, Abiodun. Desperate times will trigger desperate measures, but not when Cameroon have possession. They know what they're doing. They send the quick ball up there, and that's going to be a free kick. And the contact. That gives Nigeria a free kick. No means for celebration at the moment, but as I said, this is never a wrap until the final scene is over. And we've got a few minutes of added time. Here's Okoronkwo. She's got Oladipo just outside of her. They need to communicate a little bit better. There are options there. And Okoronkwo getting frustrated and just knocking down her opponent and forcing the free kick. You can see that, again, some great work from the Cameroon defense and what they've achieved out here. They played a very physical, very hard game. It's been complicated for Nigeria. They had scoring opportunities, don't get me wrong. If you don't seize and take advantage of your goal-scoring opportunities, then you will pay the price. They've had plenty more opportunities than their opponents. There's the through ball, threaded through there to Ajibade. Again, you can see that My Kids is working a magic. We'll go back to the free kick. They won their 10th title last year, beating Morocco 3-2 in the final. Jorge Vildas is watching, just about 10 meters away from me, taking notes on Cameroon potentially, but also Nigeria, because it could go to extra time, could go to penalties. We're into the last minute. Oladipo is going to send this up. Michaeli's been a hero. She's been the standout performer. They all have, but the goalkeeper has been outstanding. The high ball comes over the top. There's the header there. It's been hit away. Shot coming in. It's the left-footed effort that goes wide for Jennifer Echegeni. And Echegeni unable to really get that shot on target. She didn't really wrap that left foot around the ball to steer it towards the goal. And you can see that the end result is it goes high. Back to business. We're going to find out how many minutes. If there's 5, they'll be quite content. There's the long ball. Okoronkwo not quick off a mark. It's been dealt with by Michele. The board goes up. How many we got? 7 minutes of added time here to resolve this quarter-final, the third of 4 quarter-finals. It comes out wide, is picked up by Abam. Abam bides her time, waits for a little bit of support, but she's had the ball poached from underneath her nose. Abiodun doing really well. She's been prolific in the challenging department today. 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes to decide this knockout clash. Okoronkwo can't get that little touch. She will pick this up once again. It goes out over the line. It's been picked up here. If Cameroon do manage to qualify today, we will have a new winner of WAFCON, because previous winners, Equatorial Guinea, South Africa, well, Equatorial Guinea not competing, they haven't qualified. South Africa eliminated yesterday against Morocco. So we'll have a new WAFCON winner if it stays like this. 10-time champions, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, are on the cusp of being eliminated. Cameroon fights for everything. Lionesses by name, lionesses by nature. Well, we do have a change. And it's not just anybody. And Oshoala is coming. Oshoala's going to come on. Has to set Oshoala right at the very end. If you've got someone who could potentially turn things around, I'm just questioning her fitness. This is a last chance saloon scenario, but she is undisputably one of the best players in world football. It's all about possession. It's all about half chances, getting yourself into that space where you get the chance to try and get a shot in. No one's managed to beat Michele, who has been, well, the keeper of the Fortress Keys. She has just not allowed anything to get past. There it is, kick shot. Smashed away at the back there by Mai Kit. All of these players from Cameroon have been putting in five-star stellar performances. The high ball comes over the top. It's been easily taken there by Nazuzi. They go again. They've got to push forward. There is no other option. That's a high ball. It's going up. Okoronkwo. Nigeria goes close. It goes wide of the target. They survive. Unbelievable. Okoronkwo was going for. She is super dangerous. She's got the pace, and she manages to get there. But the shot that just sneaks past the post, and she had an option. She had Oshoala, who's going absolutely ballistic to her left-hand side. That pass could have been the equaliser. A head in the hands moment. Mendoa replaced by Rosebella. Will they get another chance? We're halfway through added time as we approach the 4-minute mark. Alozi still battling over on that far side. It's going to be a throw-in for Cameroon. The 14th meeting in WAFCON between these two nations. Cameroon have only managed to beat them once. They have played out one draw, but it's been 12 years since they last managed to beat them. That was a glorious scoring opportunity for Nigeria. They've got the ball at the back. Will they try and pass the ball upfield? We've got just over 2 minutes left to play. And of course, Cameroon smashing the ball as quickly as possible up into enemy territory. They've had enough. Oshoala's looking for it. She's calling for it. And it's gone straight to her feet. Look at the control there. Here she is. There's the ball that's been picked up. That's a great, well, it's a free kick, in fact. Two Cameroon players down on the ground. And you can see that Niadju scored the goal that's separating these two nations. Is the player who was just pushed down there by the captain, Ajibade. And this means that we're a minute and a half left to play here in Casablanca at the Larbi Zaouli Stadium. History is in the making, potentially, unless we see some last bit of drama taking place. You can also see the players, they're suffering big time, hobbling off, and they put in such brave performances. It's been quite extraordinary. And she's back up on her feet. Niadju sends the ball up once again. We got, what, 30 seconds left to play here, plus maybe a minute and a half more added on by the Namibian referee. The throw-in goes down the line. It's been headed out. Nigeria with possession. Oshuala's up front with Okoronkwo. Oshuala picks the ball up, tries to thread the ball past the centre-back there, Maikit. It goes out for a throw-in. Oshuala will pick this up. Have to show some urgency, Nigeria, if they want to get this equaliser. Time is running out. We approach the 7-minute mark. There's the ball going in. Okoronkwo trying to get there first. It's been dealt with again at the back there by Maikit. Picks up another chance, maybe. The ball comes out to the left-hand side. It's been picked up by Ajibade. Oh, look at that for defensive work over on the far side. Oh, my word, that is extraordinary. Ngok playing so hard. And you can see Makana is down on the ground. Look at that from Makana, getting in the way of Alorzi to clear the danger. Maybe one last time. The celebrations are not far away. This is quite extraordinary. That was the moment, and you can see, as he said, Oshuala was looking for it down the left-hand side, but Okoronkwo didn't make the pass. She tried to sneak it past the goalkeeper, it went wide. Picked up by Nigeria. How many? There's the final whistle! Cameroon are into the semi-finals of WAFCON. They've beaten the Super Falcons of Nigeria for only the second time in 14 meetings. The neighbours have been beaten, and we will now have new champions of Africa following Nigeria's elimination.
Probajte Galbani mozzarellu, tako svežeg i bogatog ukusa. Galbani, ukus dolce vite.
In Morocco is quite extraordinary. The full-time score, Cameroon 1, Nigeria 0. A sensational result. A battle that was built on the collected strengths, as said by Naomi Eto'o. The tears are flooding from these Camerooni players. They can't believe it. The same will be for the Nigerian Super Falcons, who can't believe it. This is history in the making here at WAFCON. A remarkable scenario.